Happy afternoon, gang. Okay, this isn't the easiest video to make, and some of you may not want to listen to it at all, and I get it, okay? But it is something to think about and to give you some life experience on what you may want to just be aware of and be ready for. And it's how to prep for being homeless. Now, that may come in a couple of different ways. Considering the economy that we live in, people are getting kicked out of apartments, can't find a new one. People are getting kicked out of homes, getting foreclosed on, okay? Things happen. Or we could go into a total SHTF situation. Your house could burn down, and all of a sudden in the blink of an eye, you're homeless. So what I came up with was 10 different things that I did when I found myself homeless years back and how I got through it, okay? Being homeless sucks. I don't care how you slice it. Take a look at the hundreds of thousands of people across the country that are currently in this situation. Some of them by their own choice, that they got strung out on drugs or whatever. Some of them are family people who lost a job or whatever. It can happen to any of us. I know. I was there. Okay. So I wanted to give you these 10 ideas. Just put them in the back of your head. Put a list. Maybe take care of some of them now, but at least you know. Just take the benefit of somebody who's been there, done that. Okay. All of them don't pertain to both situations. If you find yourself suddenly homeless, not everything's going to apply. If you know it's coming, can't find a new job, you're about to lose your place to live, whatever, you go. Okay. Now, of course, the best case scenario is you have friends or family that will help you, but that ain't always the case. Obviously, ask any of these hundreds of thousands of people who are living on the streets. Okay. So let's get into this. Number one, if you know it's coming, sell everything you can that you don't absolutely need, okay? And what you absolutely need are clothing, food, protection, one of these, your pew-pew, okay? And hopefully a vehicle. If you've got two, mom and dad, sell one of them, okay? You're going to need that money, all right? Basically, it's down to this. If it doesn't fit in the trunk, get rid of it. And don't try filling up the back seat or something like that of a car, because you're going to need somewhere to sleep. All right. Number two, get a prepaid cell phone. Now, most of us have our typical AT&T, Verizon, whoever cell phones or whatever. You don't have any income. It's not going to last anymore. You're going to need some sort of communication, some way to talk to anybody, whether it's trying to find a place to crash for the night, look online, gee, where's the nearest Walmart, GPS or whatever, that you can sleep in a parking lot, or at worst case scenario to call 911, okay? You need some sort of communication device. Granted, in a FUBAR situation, a complete SHTF, that cell phones probably won't work. Maybe we're in that situation, maybe we're not. Prepaid cell phone, they're not going to be able to follow you with a bill anyway. So a regular cell phone, you'd get cut off. Just get rid of that one altogether. Find yourself a cell phone, prepaid. You're not calling Bobby Joe or Billy Sue and saying, hey, how's things going today? I had, chicken fingers for lunch. No, this is for crucial needs only. Number three, buy gift cards with your cash, a lot of it, for gas stations. And I know people are going to say, why? I will tell you this right now. You are going to be in a situation where your mind isn't right. You're going to want to get away. The one thing you are going to need is gasoline for that car. It is going to be your home. You need to be able to move in it. You need to be able to keep it warm in the cold. You need to be able to live in it. You need to be able to go somewhere. You do not want to get into that situation where, it's just $5. I really want a cup of coffee. I'm going to stop at Starbucks. Or you really get down, you know what, I'll just go spend $10 and buy myself a 6-pack. No, $10 worth of gas, depending on your car, is going to get you a couple 100 miles further to where you need to go. Okay. It will prevent you from spending money you don't have. It'll stop you from those impulse purchases. And yes, I know you can go buy coffee or beer at a gas station, okay? But this is the best idea. Not all your cash, but a good portion of it. Okay. Number 4, have a destination pre-picked, okay? Preferably head south. If you're in a homeless situation, obviously your friends and family don't care. Otherwise, you'd be staying at their place, okay? They can't be counted on. Get out of the cold climates. Get out of the cities, okay? That's where you're going to be most dangerous, I guess, if you will. Freezing to death in cold climates, or city, higher crime, all right? Just remember this. 100 times more people die from the cold than die from the heat, right? Yeah, you may get down to southern Mississippi and go, damn, it's so hot and humid. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather be in southern Mississippi in July than be in International Falls, Minnesota in winter when I'm homeless. Okay. Number 5, have lightweight food. Okay. Ramen noodles, something like that, things that are easy to make. It's a lot easier to carry on your person in a bug-out bag to carry ramen noodles than it is a can of SpaghettiOs, okay? Also, if you're traveling in a car, the more weight you have in the car, the worse your gas mileage is. Can you get to your destination? How much were you able to sell your stuff in tip 1? You only have so much to go wherever you can, because whatever you didn't take is still back there. Didn't take, didn't sell, you just gave it up. Number 6, make sure you've got toiletries, okay? Soap, shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant. No matter where you go, nobody's going to help you if you look and smell like a bum, okay? You're not going to get any sort of assistance, period. That also brings up the next one. Take some of your good clothes with you. Take a nice pair of slacks, maybe a polo shirt. Ladies, take a dress of some sort, or a skirt, a polo shirt, something like that. I'm not going to tell women how to dress, okay? You may eventually land a job interview. You need something halfway decent to wear to it. You may wind up going to a church for assistance. You want to at least look presentable, okay? That's kind of the catch. Number 8, wherever you go on your journey or at your final destination, make sure you're near a source of clean water. And I'm not talking a lake, a river, a stream, whatever. I'm talking about, there's a coffee shop, there's a McDonald's, there's whatever, that maybe has a sink that you can go in each day and fill up your canteen or your water bottles so you have something to drink during the day. Okay? Besides that, maybe you get in the bathroom for 5 minutes, you can brush your teeth, maybe wash your pits, clean up just a little bit, make yourself a little bit more presentable. It'll also give you a little bit of a confidence boost that, okay, I'm not that bad. Number 9, make sure you have a pillow and a blanket. Even if you're sleeping in the car, okay, sleeping in the back seat of the car again, it'll be a little bit more comfortable. You'll be a little bit more normal, feel a little better with a pillow and a blanket. You need to be at your best in your waking hours and getting a good rest, as good as you can, is crucial. Being cold at night is not going to help. Okay? Trying to sleep on the armrest or your shoe is not going to give you a good night's sleep. Okay? Sleep is going to be very important. In catch to that, you also have to be safe. No sleeping in. You move during daylight hours, you sleep when it's dark. The rooster crows, the sun comes up, you're awake. The sun goes down, that's when your day's done. Okay? I know there's going to be people that disagree and say you should travel at night and sleep during the day. I'll give you this as a reason. It's a lot easier to see threats coming at you during the day than it is at night. You can hide at night. It's easier to hide at night than it is during the day. Finally, a little bonus tip here. Swallow your pride. Okay? Now's the time to be grateful for any help you get and not prideful. Okay? Some people will be willing to help you. May not be much, but when you're hungry or when you're cold and somebody offers you an apple, accept it. It may be the only thing you eat today, rather than, gee, well, you're eating a ham sandwich. Can I have one of those too? You don't know what situation they're in. The one thing to remember is, even when it gets shitty, you're still vertical. They haven't stuck you 6 feet under yet. You still have hope. You know, this year could get real crappy for a lot of people. It does every day. People find themselves homeless. If you plan a little bit ahead of time for the expected homelessness or even the surprise homelessness, you may have just a little bit better chance of making it out the other side. Have a good one. We'll see you tonight. Pinball out.